So hello everyone, in this video we'll be talking about conditional rendering. So conditional rendering is kind of a very important topic when we build React.js applications. So conditional rendering is a type of rendering where you have the control over the rendering, that when something is true, then you have to render one part, and when something is not true, then you want to render another part. When this type of situation comes, then you need conditional rendering. How can we do that? Let's have an example. For example, I'm creating a simple state for managing that. So let's create is logged in. Basically we do that uh, differently, but I'm just, for this purpose of understanding, I'm just writing it. Set logged in. Set is logged in. So I can write any uh, value here, but I'll be writing this one. So let's write true. If the user is logged in or not, I'm setting it to true. So let's import it also. My import is not working. Let's import it manually. Use state. So let's do that. So now I want one thing to render here, which is for example, I want one heading that says logged in, or I can say welcome to the app, this one. And I want another thing which says please log in or register, or anything I want. And I also want this register to show when the user is not logged in. So this is I want. So I want this line of code which is welcome to the app when the page is like when the state is logged in is true. I want then this line to be executed or rendered. And when the user is not logged in or the state is false, then I want this line to be executed. How can I do that? So it is just simple. You just need to add a simple ternary operation here, which is I'm checking first whether this state is true or not by this question mark. So this question mark is a ternary operator. You have studied about it into the JavaScript. So let's see it as it is. So after this question mark, we'll be writing the value for the true case. So like if the is logged in is true, then what we want to show. So for that I'll be using this heading, and if the item is not true, or if the state is not true for is logged in, and then I will be showing these two elements. And as you know, we cannot return more than one element, so I'll be wrapping them up into a fragment, and then it will work. And I can also create one button for just understanding. Let's first render it, what happens. So the initial state of the is logged in is true, so it should render this one, welcome to the app. So let's see that what happens. Let me refresh that. So you can see it is rendering welcome to the app here. So now if I change this true to false and initial state is now false, then it will render this part. So now you can see that if I refresh the page, the initial state will be false, and now you can see that these heading and this link is shown here. I can also create one button for changing that your choice. For understanding, I'll be doing this. You can say login. I can write login here, and I can change on click. I can add an on click handler here, which will just set the state, or set is logged in, set is logged in to opposite of the previous value. So let's just toggle it down, and then see what happens now. And I can also see I can also conditionally render the text inside the button, which is when the user is logged in, will be showing that should log out or log out. And if the person is logged in, then we'll be showing, if the person is not logged in, then we'll be showing login please. So just I'm trying that, and let me show you what happens now. So you can see there is a button which says login. Because we are not logged in, that's why it is rendering this second heading which says please log in or register. If I click on this login, it will change the state because we have toggled the state to opposite of the previous value. That's why I added this exclamation sign. It will change the state to the opposite of the previous state. So this we are doing. So if I click on this, you can see this will be changed. So now you can see that welcome to the app is rendered here, and the text between the button is also changed. It says log out. So this is conditional rendering we do generally for these kind of purposes, and there are many other like possible ways to do that, but we'll be sticking to this one, which is the great solution I think. And also you cannot use the if statement in here because we are rendering the elements. So in this you cannot use the if statement or for loop and all. So you can only use this ternary operation. Okay, so this is how we do it. And this is conditional rendering in React.js. We'll meet in another video. Till then, bye bye.